OK, so we press on. England's new interim manager, Lee Carsley, found himself in hot water with some football fans on Saturday after he refused to sing along to the national anthem before England's match against the Republic of Ireland. So he's making a statement here. He's not just forgotten the words. The former Everton player says he chooses not to sing along so he can focus on the game. Is it OK for him to stay silent, or is it unpatriotic? Should he lead by example as the head of the team? 0207 862 2222 is the number. Do let me know what you think. What do you think, Henry?
Oh, he's well within his rights not to sing the national anthem. I mean, he played for the Republic of Ireland 40 times. He was born in Birmingham, but he considers himself an Irishman. So he played for them at the senior level and at junior level. We've had foreign managers before. Now, Sven-Göran Eriksson the late Sven, used to mumble his way through the national anthem, but he was a Swede, he didn't have to. Yeah, but Fabio Capello didn't. Now, people have called for Jurgen Klopp to be the next England manager. He's a German. Should he sing the national anthem? You know, or Mourinho, the special one, Portuguese. Should he sing the national anthem? They're there to do a job, to present the best team that England can field and win us a trophy for us.
I hear. Listen, if England are winning, what was it, 2-0 at the weekend?
Yeah.
If England are winning, I don't care what he sings.
I'm actually more bothered he looks a stubborn, miserable sod on that cliff, actually.
Sometimes that's how you win.
No, but I think that, you know, we're representing England and you've got to live and breathe it and lead by example. And if he's feeling and finding it difficult, I mean, it's actually only his grandmother who's Irish. You know, he was born here and his parents were born here. So I think he should be living and breathing it, leading from the front, because we're representing our great country.
So one option, if you're in trouble with the words, is to do what's called the John Redwood. This is when John Redwood he was Welsh secretary in the 90s. And he hadn't got a clue about the wording of the Welsh national anthem. And they sprung an awful number on him by suddenly playing it when he was at a conference. Have a look. Never gets old.
Yeah.
Linda in Kent, should he have done the Redwood?
No, I wouldn't sing it either. And I'm very patriotic. I love my country. But I most certainly wouldn't sing the national anthem because I don't regard it as a national anthem. I think it's a personal anthem. No, it's either for the King or for the Queen. It doesn't even mention the country in the first verse, which most of us is the only one we know. And so I think we should have a new national anthem.
It's true, we've got this slightly weird thing because it's the national anthem for the whole country, but it is just the England team. I haven't got this wrong, have I? I'm suddenly feeling like this. So people have said, Linda, that England needs a separate anthem, and I've heard Spandau Ballet's Gold mentioned.
No, not Gold, no. Don't be silly. But I think we should have Jerusalem, personally, for England, because we always get lumbered with it, don't we? When we're playing Wales or Scotland, we get lumbered with that silly national anthem. They get lovely, rousing anthems for themselves.
Flower of Scotland, yeah. No, what is ours? Do we not have one at the rugby? Hang on, let me just see, Linda. Do we not have one at the rugby? That's for England?
Jerusalem. No, wait a minute.
Maybe it is Jerusalem.
I think it might be Jerusalem. And I remember Lawrence
Swing
Tilario.
Low, Sweet Chariot.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's what the crowd sings. But I remember Lawrence Tilario was so amped up and he was singing the England anthem. He was in tears.
Yes. Well, you
meant
could
so
be.
much.
You could be. I mean, it's words like victorious make people uncomfortable, but frankly, in football, it's relevant. Claire in East Sussex, do you think he was wrong not to sing it?
Hello. Yes, I think he was totally wrong. And in actual fact, I found it an embarrassment. I mean, what do the rest of the world think of us? It's part of our identity, our culture. I mean, even the King praised the Paralympics. So what are we doing? Just denying it now? And if he doesn't know the words, give him a lyric sheet, for goodness sake. I mean, to be fair, as I say, he's supposed to lead from example. How can he lead a team and expect them to sing it when he's sat there looking really glum? It's not a representation. It's wrong.
Claire,
I'm sorry, but it's awful.
Claire, I take your point, but the rest of the world is going to judge us by what we do on the field, by whether or not we beat Ireland or any other team, and the quality of the play. Is it boring? Is it exciting? Is it risk-averse or is it risk-taking? And that's when people will sit up and say, wow, these English are really good, as opposed to this bloke on the side isn't singing the national anthem.
Claire, you've got so much common sense. Do you fancy going into politics?
Oh, Andrea.
Go on, Claire, answer Henry's point. We've got to win games, that's all.
My argument here really is the fact that, you know, whether he's a royalist or anti-royalist, he's been put in charge for a job, and he should. And also, we've had bad publicity because of the riots of the rest of the world. You know, I just think we need to make sort of this country and just look good, to be fair. And I just think him sitting there saying nothing is not a good representation. And let's face it, England aren't very good at football anyway. So, I mean, you know, no one's expecting to do miracles.
We got to the final of the Euros
we're not
twice in a
doing
row.
badly. We just play badly.
Luckily.
Play badly and get goodish results.
Yeah.
He didn't score any goals. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. But let's remember some great players, great England players like Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney didn't sing the national anthem. Gary Neville.
Yeah, but they were doing the Redwood. It wasn't deliberate, was it? I think they were just kind of.
No, in the case of Rooney, he
confused.
Actually did not.
Okay.
Maybe he's made an excuse since then. I didn't know the words, but you know, he looked pretty stony-faced to me.
Okay, Claire, thank you. Dennis in Portsmouth, hello. Should he be singing the anthem?
Certainly not. Nobody should be forced to sing the national anthem on any occasion.
Yeah, I don't know about forcing in the
years.
sense of manacling him or something, but just saying, look, mate, you've got a job here. You're representing the country. OK, they forgot to write it into his contract. It should be in there, I think.
I think it should.
They should say, look, if you've got a problem singing the national anthem, tell us now. Because it overshadows the result, Dennis.
Well, I don't honestly know what the result was. I'm sorry,
Well,
but
that's the point.
no, the national anthem shouldn't be sung on every occasion. If the band strikes up, it doesn't mean everybody's got to sing, does it?
I like it sung in school assemblies.
Would you stand up if you heard the national anthem start playing somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you were in a theatre?
No, absolutely. I'd have it sung in schools, in assemblies, you know.
Yeah.
I love our country, and I think we need to bring that pride back.
But Andrea, I don't want us to be the kind of country like the USA where there's a tyranny. You know, it's not enough just to sing the national anthem in the States, the Stars and Stripes. You've got to put your hand over your breast and sing it and look like you really
you don't
mean
need
it.
to do that, do you?
Well, in the States, that's what it is, and we'll go down.
But I've got a
road
Union flag on my house, so it shows you why.
Have you really? What, hanging from the balcony? Or?
No, from the wall. Of
Well,
the house, yeah.
I'm just not into all this performance. I think some of this rage is performative.
Oh, it's not
I don't,
performance,
maybe not with
it's
you, but
pride.
some people are doing it because it's another wing of the culture wars, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Listen, Morley, the constituency which I was proud to represent for 9 years, they have the biggest St George event in the whole country.
Yeah.
They've got St George on horseback, they have the dragon, and you know, you even get the Cubs and Scouts marching down the street. It's amazing.
But
Why
it's
not
where-
be
it's
proud?
whether-
Scottish people, Welsh people are proud.
Sure,
let's be
but
proud.
if Morley had a football team, would you force the manager to take part in that event? That's the question. Or is that?
I think you're right. It should be in the contract.
Well, that's forcing. Diana in Glasgow, should Lee Carsley be forced to sing it?
No, but he's an absolute disgrace, Jeremy. Good morning. He's an absolute disgrace. I said I've been on before, I'm British first, Scottish second. At your Flora Scotland rubbish. I belt out the national anthem as it should be. That's just all I want to say on it. I am absolutely fuming with him. How dare he stand there and not sing that?
What about, Diana, when Scotland play England, you support Scotland, I'm guessing?
No, I don't. I do not support Scotland. My two grandsons will tell you that as well. They kid me on. No, I never support Scotland. My dad was a great Scotland person. He built cans with us, and if he was here for the SNP, no time for any of that rubbish. I'm British and I stand by my king and country. Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Gosh, he really upset you, old Lee Carsley, didn't he?
I mean, fair play to Diana,
Fair
Glasgow
play.
and whatever. But in the end, you know, we will judge Lee Carsley by his results, and if he performs well, then he'll become the permanent manager. If not, he'll be interim, and then they'll try and get someone like Jurgen Klopp and force him to sing the national anthem, even though he's German.
Thank you, Diana. In the summer, I was in Edinburgh because we were going to the Fringe, and I had to see a Chelsea game, and I went to a sports bar in Edinburgh, and they had a Rangers game on. And I went through this thought of, could I say, would you mind changing that over?
Not wise, not
Don't
wise.
do it.
Not
No,
wise.
luckily, there was a bit of an overlap. It wasn't totally destroy the match. OK, George in Conwy, hi, in Wales. Hello, George.
Hello there, how are you? Good
We're
morning,
really well
panel.
today, thank you. Monday morning feeling. So,
My comment and my statement is that I've got to remind all the good people of England that God Save the King is not your national anthem. It is the British national anthem.
Yes.
You play it at the Olympic Games.
That's it.
But you don't play it at rugby or football. But when England is playing, you play Land of Hope and Glory.
it's so weird, isn't it?
It is wrong that you
It is
play God
strange.
Save the King as if it's just for England. It's not.
And it's that thing where England think, well, they've got 85% of British citizens in England.
Absolutely. You see, it's the English mentality.
Yeah,
you
no, I
want to
agree
take
with you.
over everything. You see,
He's right, actually, because remember,
He
during the
is right.
Commonwealth Games as well, we don't play it, do we? That's right. If England win the gold.
Well, of course, the problem is when we play Scotland or Wales. When England plays Scotland, and then we sing the national anthem at the Scots as if they're from a different country.
Oh, dear.
But George, we've got to find a substitute. What would you sing then instead? Jerusalem?
No. You've got your own national anthem. It's called Land of Hope and Glory. You're a disgrace as an Englishman that you don't know your own national anthem.
Well, I didn't
I'm
know it was
sorry.
that. No, this is complete news to me.
I'm sorry, Land
Check
of
the
Hope
time.
and
Past 10.
Glory
Yeah.
is your national anthem.
We should have been
You
leading
as
on
an
this.
Englishman should be very proud to sing it at every football and rugby match.
Which is the one that's rude about the Scots, because that shouldn't necessarily be sung at every game. It's the one of the, Hammer of the Scots. And that's not the national anthem, verse 6. I don't know if it's Land of Hope and Glory. I don't know if it's Rule Britannia.
Yeah, we need some
Well,
fact
George,
checking
what
here.
about the England fans singing Rule Britannia?
You can sing anything that you want to, really, but you shouldn't be singing God Save the King,
I think
because
it's fair
God
comment.
Save the King is the British national anthem. When we go to a sporting event that concerns all the countries together, we sing it then.
Okay,
but
George.
we don't sing the English national anthem and claim that God Save the King is just for the English.
Thank you. I'm warming up for You're Indestructible, Always Believe in.
No.
Jeff in Angus. We've been schooled there by George, my goodness.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Yeah, Jeff here.
Yeah. So it's really interesting, Jeff, that the English sing the British national anthem.
Yeah, I think that, it says a national anthem. The song should be about the country. For instance, Wales have a really good national anthem that really invokes a real good faith in the country. I think the anthem which we use now is slightly outdated. Now then, whether the England boss was unpatriotic, I think that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-monarchy or anything like that, because I did sign allegiance to the Crown when I joined the Royal Navy in 1965.
Okay.
But I do feel that the national anthem should be about the country,
Yeah.
so that it invokes some faith and some strength.
All right, Jeff, good shout.